Good afternoon, Manufacturing All-Stars, and welcome to another podcast preview episode of Manufacturing Happy Hour. As you know, the podcast has been rolling for a few weeks now, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about episode 4, which is all about educating the engineer of the future. And the guest we have for that episode, we couldn't have asked for a better one. It's Dr. Kris Ropella, who is the Dean of Engineering at Marquette University, non-coincidentally, my alma mater. In this episode, one of the big themes you'll hear Dr. Ropella talk about is how we're moving beyond the idea of the obedient engineer. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to throw out another thing, and the way Dr. Ropella describes this is that the face of engineering is changing, and this covers a whole lot of different facets. This includes more diversity in engineering. This includes more emphasis on leadership and creativity within engineering, as well as how people view the different universities that are enabling the engineers of the future. Another thing that comes up in this episode is how a big emphasis of Dr. Ropella's and Marquette University is, and higher education in general, I should say, is getting engineers more comfortable with failure. Dr. Ropella has great stories throughout this episode, but some really good ones, even around some senior design follies that she's seen that have really helped engineers embrace failure and understand that that's part of the process. As someone that liked getting good grades in college, I can certainly see where that could be a challenge to get some people comfortable with that, but I'm excited to see that being built into the curriculum to provide more safety around failure and getting folks used to that before they get out in the workforce. Finally, we talk about how there are parallels between the arts and engineering. I think I mentioned earlier that creativity is becoming more and more a part of the curriculum, and some of Dr. Ropella's own stories, who is an avid ballroom dancer, by the way, I think really help emphasize this. So, my call to action, make sure you head to iTunes to check out this episode. Easiest spot to do that is manufacturinghappyhour.com/iTunes. If you love the episode, make sure to leave a 5-star rating and review. It can be as short as one sentence, and it really helps get the show on the map. With that, make sure to go check out episode 4 featuring Dr. Ropella, and we'll see you back here on Manufacturing Happy Hour next time. Stay innovative, stay thirsty.